Was 24 for his last fight. Mcneeley checks in at 26. The 2.5-inch height advantage for Mcneeley, who's probably closer to 6 feet. Tyson closer to 5'10". Tyson a sculptured 220. He was 216 for his last fight 4 years ago. His heaviest weight 221 1/4. Mcneeley weighed 224. And the 6-inch reach advantage for Mcneeley. And the Nevada rules for this non-title affair. 10-point must system. 3 judges will score. No standing 8 count. 3 knockdown rule is in effect. Only the referee can stop the fight. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell except in the last round. If there's an accidental foul before the end of the 3rd round, the fight is ruled a no decision. If it happens after the end of the 3rd, they go to the scorecards. Let's go back up to our ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
He waited. He came in with his crunching punches. He learned nothing.
What a letdown.
Oh,
what a letdown.
What a terrible letdown, and not the fault of Mcneeley. Let's say it over and over and over. That's an awful thing to have on your record, too. Disqualification. Sounds like something horrible happened. What happened? Your cornerman got too soft and stopped it wrongly.
You know, I'll tell you what. This is the game we've chosen. Let the man fight his fight. Let the man go down swinging.
Well, Peter Mcneeley, who certainly won the Hype Award going into this fight, very loose. Still talking. His corner stopped the fight. Mcneeley appeared ready to go on. It just was a complete brawl from the opening bell for as short as it lasts, and it's really unfortunate. The crowd's very ticked off, very upset, and understandably so. They wanted to see a little more action, and quite frankly, I'm very disappointed that his corner stopped the fight.
Well, we're going to show you the last knockdown, the end of the fight, and the second knockdown is the last knockdown in this case, because even though he got up, the corner came in. Here you'll see the punches that are landed here by Tyson, that one not being one of them, but inside he starts to dig a few shots, and Mike's a little off balance, his timing's a little off. Right here you'll see a nice right uppercut, bang! That's the one that puts him down. And you can see Mcneeley's eyes because he fell right over us, Steve. I could see considerably more hurt than he was the first time. You see him not even standing well there, but not playing and not joking and not laughing, but he was still able to finish, although I'll tell you what, he's not going to make another minute and a half.
Well, he's very groggy, and then the corner,
that's Vinny Vecchione,
his manager, with the hat on, said that was it.
But Vinny Vecchione, the manager, who really, I've talked to him poolside, he really likes Mcneeley, doesn't want to see his fighter get hurt. He comes in and he says this fight is over now.
Yeah. And that is it. He's protecting his man. And from overhead.
Protecting him from some physical punishment. He wasn't that hurt. He wasn't going to be hurt much longer because the 3 knockdown rule was in effect. But he robbed his man of a chance of obviously what would be a miracle, but a chance nonetheless to beat Mike.
And there are the wobbly legs of Peter Mcneeley the second time. The ropes held him up there. He could barely stay up. And here's the point where Mills Lane is ushering Tyson over to the neutral corner. And there's Vinny Vecchione, the manager and trainer of Peter Mcneeley, pulling Mcneeley over and stopping the fight. We've got the fight doctor standing by with the referee, Mills Lane. Doctor?
Mills, you've experienced a lot of things in the ring. Have you experienced anything that's ever? What happened?
Well, Mike Tyson was getting to him pretty good, but Mcneeley came to fight. He could have gone on. He might have got knocked down again. If he had, that would have been the 3 knockdown. The fight's over. But the kid could have gone on, and he was fighting as hard as he could. He gave it the best he could. I didn't understand why his corner got in the ring, not then.
Have you ever experienced a thing where the corner comes in while his fighter's so willing to fight?
No, I never have.
I never have either. I don't think I've seen it in my time. Don King, who's seen as many fights as all of us, have you seen anything like that?
I seen a guy that come here tonight that vindicated everything I said about him. He was exchanging gloves, bomb after bomb with Mike Tyson. He jumped right on Mike Tyson, and he was doing a hell of a fight, and Mike would look excellent coming out of it to be the first fight out of the shoot in 4 years, slipping and rolling and coming back, but he had his hands full.
Well, it was an unfortunate thing. We're going to go back to Steve Albert because we got more great fights to come.
I'm telling you.
Thank you very much, Purdy. I'll tell you, I was so stunned that this fight was stopped because I thought that, Peter Mcneeley, despite the fact that he was really rocked and wobbled that second time, wanted to continue. And I jumped the gun by saying that the fight is stopped, and And Peter Mcneeley is stopping, but actually it was his corner that stopped the fight. He wanted to continue on.
His corner forced the stoppage. If my corner ever did that to me, I'd be in another fight right there with my corner, because let's face it, we know what business we've chosen. A man is a man, and he has to walk to his destiny. He had made a good account of himself, much better than most people thought. Most people thought he was going to walk out there, get hit, fall down, end of story. He came at Mike. He hit Mike some good shots, 1 or 2 on top of the head. He took his chances. He got his licks in, his pound of flesh.
Peter Mcneeley, Bobby, a gutsy kid from Medfield, Massachusetts. He came in with the reputation of being a slow, mediocre club fighter at best, who just fought a man who may someday be considered the best of all time. And this crowd very disappointed and very upset that this fight was not allowed to continue. The chances are it could have ended just a few seconds later. Nevertheless, you don't stop a fighter dead in his tracks when he's ready to continue.
I agree with you, Steve, 100%.
All right, let's go to Jim Gray with Mike Tyson.
All right, thank you very much, Steve. Mike, your thoughts on your return to the ring, as short as it was?
I was just happy to be in there. And I give all praise to God, and there's only one God, and Prophet Muhammad, peace be unto him, is the messenger of God. And I'm just happy he blessed me with this victory today.
The fight ended so quickly and seemingly not the way that anybody wanted to see it end. Were you surprised that the Vecchione came in and stopped it?
Well, I'm really not surprised at anything. He came out punching and he was winging. I knew it would just be a matter of time before I catch him.
Did he do a little better than you thought right off the bat?
I was